If you watch my channel and you live in North Carolina, no shade, no sugar, no tea, but what do y'all do here? Because if I had to stay here like 3 months straight, I would quite literally die. Oh my goodness, I look so freaking shiny. But hey guys, happy Sunday. Hold on guys, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Okay, so we just finished the fitting. It was super quick. It doesn't make any sense to be this shiny this early in the morning. I don't understand. My skin, like moisturizer literally just sits on top of my skin. This is all sunscreen. All sunscreen. I don't know why it does this. Shooting a really exciting campaign this week. I'm not going to be able to show really any behind the scenes for this, so you guys are just gonna have to take my word for it and wait for the campaign to come out as always. But right now I'm about to head to the gym. So I've been transparent about this in the past, but I do have like a little bit of body dysmorphia, or a lot of bit of body dysmorphia, and I've just been feeling I've been feeling not so happy in what my body has been looking like really over the last year. So I'm gonna go to the gym to try to make myself feel better about it, and then yeah, I don't know, I'll check in with you guys again at some point if I'm feeling up for it. I don't know. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I have not picked up my camera since bringing you guys to my fitting since I couldn't show you anything. It's 7:45. I woke up at around 6 this morning. My call time is 8:30, so I am heading to set in like 5 minutes. But I just wanted to check in with you guys. It's been really busy. I've been doing so many castings and so many confirmations and just dealing with other things in my life. It is a lot going on, but I'm super thankful, super grateful. We're shooting in Raleigh today, which is super exciting because there aren't many productions going on in Raleigh, so to be able to work where like my hometown is I'm just really excited about this campaign. It's already like cold in North Carolina now. Like it's like 50 degrees outside, and I don't have any of my beanies or anything because once I leave from North Carolina, I'm going to Australia where it's summer, so I didn't really pack any like fall or winter clothes. So I'm out of luck. I'm either gonna have to go find some stuff in my storage in New York or just go thrifting here in North Carolina and try to pick up a few staple fall winter items so that I'm not like freezing my butt off in my last few months of being here. I have to get your Instagram too so I can tag.
That would be amazing.
Can we take a pic of you?
I would love that, yeah.
Going on the golf cart to wherever, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they're like, just pick New York.
How far is New York from here?
It's like 45-minute flight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say drive. I'm like, yo.
Okay, and now we are off to the next location. It has been the longest day, you guys. All aboard the, I guess they're calling it a moho. I've never heard it called that before, but. Part 554 of me filming in my car. This shadow is gonna annoy me. Oh, can I get rid of it? Okay, that's a little bit better. But I am still in North Carolina and I've been bored out of my mind. If you watch my channel, and you live in North Carolina, no shade, no sugar, no tea, but what do y'all do here? Like, I can't believe I was raised here. It is so freaking boring. Like, I am so happy that I've been booking so much work, like in New York and other places, that I've been able to travel since my hiatus from New York, because if I had to stay here like 3 months straight, no travel, like just strictly North Carolina, I would quite literally die. I would quite literally die of boredom. So I say all that to say I've been going out to like networking events at an attempt to socialize because my best friend hasn't been here. She's out living her best life. And then my other friend lives in Charlotte and I ain't trying to drive all the way over there every week. So I've been trying to find my fun like around the Raleigh Triangle area. So I went to a like professional meetup last week and it actually was very, very successful. I left with a lot of connections for the future. So There was one happening today. This one is for strictly women. I already know one of the girls that is going to be here because she and I had a lunch date like a few weeks before. So it'll be nice to see a familiar face, but I was about to talk myself out of going to this event, you guys. One, it's so freaking far away. I think I'm in Cary. I'm either in Cary or Holly Springs, but it's like on the outskirts of one of those cities. So it's like really far from me. And y'all know I hate driving, so I was basically finding excuses not to come. Finally, at the last minute, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. The last meetup went really well, and I left with a lot of amazing connections, so let me go and stop trying to talk myself out of it. This is my season of saying yes. This is my season of making new connections and just putting myself out there. So I'm here, filming in the parking lot. I got here right on time, surprisingly. I thought I was going to be late, so I'm going to give it maybe like 5 more minutes and then go, because when I went to the last one, I was pretty early and people were still like trickling in. I don't know, it's so much more fun for me to go out solo dolo in New York than it is in North Carolina. I feel like everything is just so spaced out, and everyone says there's this southern hospitality, but from my personal experience, people are way nicer in New York than they are in North Carolina. Like, a random person is way more likely to come up to me and strike up conversation out of the blue in New York than in North Carolina. In North Carolina, from my experience, people just stick to themselves and will not talk to you if they do not know you. So it is just easier for me to go out in New York because I know someone is always going to talk to me. And even if no one talks to me, like, New York is just a good time. Here, it's very, like, slow paced living. And I think I've just gotten so used to, like, the hustle and bustle of New York that this is just very boring to me. That's not to completely dog on North Carolina, but I'm genuinely asking, what do you guys do for fun down here? Because I've got about a month left between traveling back to New York, because I think I go back to New York next week, but I got about a month left here and I want to make the best of it. So if you are watching this video and you live in North Carolina, please tell me what I can do to have some fun and meet some people, and please don't tell me to go to a bar, because I don't drink and I don't really like the bar scene here in North Carolina. So anything outside of that, no bars, no hookahs, anything else, let me know. Drop them in the comments.
For the weekend, I headed to Charlotte for my friend's birthday. We did some shopping. We ate our bellies full. I watched them take shots because you guys know that I don't drink. And they were out, you guys. We went to the club. And of course, I was looking all cute in my little stripper dress. As an introvert, the club scene is definitely not for me, and you can tell from this video. But all in all, we had a great time celebrating my bestie for her birthday. But yeah, that was enough. I went back home on Sunday because I was done.
Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I don't even know what I look like in this camera. I'm recording on my phone just because my actual camera can't fit in the bathroom, or like I haven't figured out a correct setup for it. But it's about 5:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5 this morning. I have to drive to Winston-Salem for today's shoot. It is just like a full circle moment because I'm from New York, but I was raised in North Carolina. But growing up, I could never get an agency in North Carolina. Like, none of the agencies wanted me. So to be back in North Carolina now with an agency is just like a full circle moment. And that just goes to show you guys that if you really want something, you cannot quit. We all expect things to happen like in our own timing. And I don't know if you guys are religious or spiritual at all, but I fully believe that like our story, like the plot of our story is already written. You just have to, have discernment and knowing what's really for you and what's not for you. So like a lot of people are like, oh my God, I want to be a model. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do fashion. But they don't really understand their why. And then they jump into it and realize that it's a really hard industry to be in. And then they end up quitting. And I just feel like in those situations, modeling just really wasn't for them. It was not in their story to begin with. They just thought it was something that would be like fun to do. I say all that to say, if what's meant for you is going to be for you. If I had let North Carolina's market deter me from actually like moving to New York on my own and exploring LA and just exploring these other
areas where the industry is prevalent. If I had let my experience in North Carolina dictate the rest of my career, I would not be where I am today. So I just shifted focus. I saw that the agencies in North Carolina weren't really biting. They didn't really want to sign me. They weren't interested. So I moved markets. I tested LA for a little bit as soon as I graduated. And then I moved to New York, and that's where my career really took off. And you know, they say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And I wholeheartedly believe that to be true because I made it in New York, and then I came to North Carolina and finally got a contract. So it's nice to be here, like where I was raised with my family, and to be able to work. Whereas before, just a few years ago, before I graduated, no agencies wanted me here. So you just have to like work on yourself, and if it's something that you really want, you know, you'll get there eventually. You just have to have patience. Like, I am someone who believes that everything that I want in this lifetime, I'm gonna get. Like, period. Everyone in my life knows that everything that I say I'm gonna do or everything that I say I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get. It may take me a little longer than someone else to get there, but I'm focused on my own journey and what I'm doing. And I think that's why I'm always successful in everything that I do. I've always been that way. Even through school, I was always the straight A student in all the AP classes and all the clubs. Like, that is just my personality. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm talking too much. Oh, I need my brushes. All right, it's 6:02. I need to be done by 6:30 at the latest because I'm trying to leave by 6:20 or 6:40. And I still need to take my dog outside and whatnot. So yeah, for this shoot, I've realized that the North Carolina market is quite different than the New York market. So very rarely in New York do I have to come with my own makeup on, unless it's like a test shoot that I put together myself and I wasn't able to find a makeup artist. But for like actual work, when I'm working with clients, it is rare. They usually have a makeup artist on set. And North Carolina, at least from my experience thus far, the productions have been a lot smaller and the teams have been smaller. And so makeup artists, I guess, aren't just aren't prioritized. And so I've been asked to come with my makeup already done a few times, which is fine because it's usually for like this commercial stuff and like e-com, there's not really like a lot that they want on your face. And thankfully my skin has been really clear, so I haven't had to like do much. I cannot do this in this camera, so I'm gonna be looking off camera, but yeah. I don't even know if you can tell in this lighting that I even have makeup on. I swear, every time I do my face, it literally just looks like my regular face, but probably just a little bit more shiny. I just need to get better at doing my makeup. But this is what they like. They like the bare minimum. Nothing, they don't want like a full beat, just like a little razzle dazzle, so you're not walking on set looking like a zombie. Winston-Salem is about 2 hours from me, which is surprising. I thought it was like an hour to an hour and a half, but I do want to leave on time because I know I'm going to be in rush hour traffic, which is just going to be obnoxious. So I will check in with you guys from the road. I'm glad I came early. My call time is at 9. It's 8:35, so I made it in good time. Surprisingly, there was not a lot of traffic. Shout out to my GPS because they took me like the back way instead of taking the highway the whole way here. But I hope that they validate parking. That's another thing about working in North Carolina. Obviously, you have to drive to wherever your shoot is, and you have to park. So if there's not a designated parking lot, you are most likely going to be paying the parking lot fee or the garage fee. And if the client doesn't validate, then you're just out of luck. So I texted my agent just now to ask if she knew of any free parking in the area, or if she knew if this client validated, and she's not sure. So I have my ticket and I'm just gonna take it in there and like hope that they do, because it is $40. The parking lot that I'm at right now is $40, and anybody got time to be paying $40 for real. So hopefully they validate. But
But yeah, it should be a good shoot day. I think I'm gonna be able to get a little behind the scenes for you guys today because they didn't tell me otherwise. So ooh, it's echoing. I just wrapped, but I have to take a meeting really quick, so I'm just sitting in one of their little conference rooms or whatever. This studio is so like neatly curated, like it is so cute. I wish I could show you guys the whole thing, but I ain't trying to put all their business out there. But I'm about to take this meeting really quickly, and then I'm gonna get back on the road to Raleigh because I want to hopefully miss the traffic or just get like the end of the traffic. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on this meeting really quick, and that's a wrap for the day. You guys, I was hoping to make it home before the traffic, but I am smack dab in the middle of it. I've got about an hour left until I'm home, but with this traffic, it's probably gonna be like an hour and a half, which is so annoying. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but I get dry eye sockets when I drive. So that's why I just hate it, and I get cramped up and my feet swell and my knees hurt. But I'm jamming, I'm listening to Burna Boy, trying to make the best of it. I literally want to go to another Burna Boy concert. Like, I don't know if he's done with North America, but I'm trying to see him again because that man is okay. But I don't think I have anything else for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. So as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.
'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture. I'm a daughter and a sister.